In a quarantine world, experience the podcast nobody's been talking about, starring no one famous, past, present, and pointless. Streaming now.
Welcome to episode 3 of Past, Present, and Pointless. I'm your horrible host, Alex Carter. With me is my gullible guest, Léyonie Chambers. How are you doing today, Léyonie?
I'm good, thank you. Alexander, how are you?
Oh, I am absolutely bloody fantastic. Thank you for asking, my love.
How's the weather where you are?
It's disgusting, actually. It's drizzling, it's been raining today, and it's all round bollocks.
So what you're saying is, it's a British summer.
It's a typical British summer, and I'd rather go back to my roots.
Where are
down
your roots?
In Northern Ireland. That's a pretty good accent, thank you very much. I'll take that one. Okay.
Is that you, a little old lady?
Yeah. What was it?
What was it?
Also today.
It's off that
like,
show.
I was going to say Mrs. Doubtfire.
Oh, I think it's a mix between her and the one from Mrs. Brown's Boys.
Oh, I haven't seen that, I'm afraid.
She's Irish, so that's the point.
All right, got you.
So it's a mix between the both.
Well, actually, Mrs. Brown, or?
Yeah.
Oh,
Her whole family's Irish.
Oh, got you. Okay. How have you been this week? You a bit sad that you've got to go back home after we've been living together through a lockdown?
Maybe,
just a little bit.
Maybe.
I'm not sad at all.
And that's from Alex.
Keep it together, Alex. Keep it together. Wipe away that single too with that one finger. And back in the zone. Back in the room.
Because you're now living alone.
Yeah,
So you can't do double tears.
I know. Yeah.
What do you do? Your tears are coming from both eyes.
Just like it'd be full palm in the eyes, just wiping away those tears. I'll still have my booze though, my mini booze, little catties.
You don't just have mini booze, you have big booze.
Yeah, 2 big booze and 2 mini booze, running around eating and demanding cuddles, and then just one independent mini chunk.
Well, the other 2 just want to go outside.
They do. It's like, you ain't going outside, right? Okay, this week's movie we actually watched quite a bit ago, about a few weeks ago. It's quite ironic that we'll be watching this movie during the present times.
I'd use the word relatable.
This movie is very relatable.
Because if we all suddenly got haunted by demons or ghosts during lockdown, this is exactly how it would feel.
I mean, yeah. Because a lot of people are using Zoom.
Or Teams,
Microsoft Teams, to communicate with one another. The movie in question is called Host. It's new to the streaming service Shudder, which is where you can get all your horror TV shows, horror movies, original TV shows. Give you a free trial. We've started a free trial, 7 days, and then you can pay. 7 days. Do you think they did that on purpose? They did, didn't they? 7 days.
Do you count the holidays? When work is taking it off?
It depends. What day is it? Martin Luther King Day? Then no.
When work's taking it off.
I love that movie.
Listen here now, I could go kill Chevy right now, but so you 7 fucking days.
Right now, bitch. 7 fucking days. So the movie's Host, the Shudder platform, it's amazing. It's for horror lovers out there. You can watch it with your family, with your friends. You can watch it over Zoom. It's like a whole movieception, isn't it?
Do you feel like if they
it's
did...
It's a movie about Zoom meetings that you probably will watch it with your friends over Zoom meetings. And if something happened to your friends or family whilst you're watching that movie, which the movie is about on Zoom meeting, that would be incredibly horrific, wouldn't it? Horrific.
There you go.
Terrifying. It would scare the living day out of me.
Do you feel like if they ever did a trailer to advertise Shudder, it'd just be a person in a cinema shuddering?
Oh, maybe. I think you're onto something there.
Are you feeling cold? No? Try Shudder.
A quick rundown of the movie. So the summary is 6 friends hire a medium to hold a seance via a Zoom meeting.
I think I demand the money back from that medium.
But they get far more than they bargained for, as things quickly go wrong. When an evil spirit starts invading their homes, they begin to realise they might not survive the night. First glance at it, we were like, Is it going to be that good, though? Because we've kind of seen that with that movie Unfriended, and then Unfriended spawned a sequel. We've seen the whole kind of found footage thing before with the likes of Paranormal Activity.
I think it
movies
was
like that.
literally trying to be those films.
Mhm.
We'll talk about how we rate it later. I mean, I don't think it quite made it as far as the level of the films.
With what you can do during lockdown, I think it was quite a good attempt at, trying to collect something new, as well as still being relatable to the same genre that's with movies been put out there. There's been influences from those movies.
No, of
to
course,
produce
but
this one.
I feel like the only difference is probably that those films was obviously filmed pre-lockdown, so they could film a lockdown style film,
Yeah.
but with obviously more crew and effects and things like that.
Yeah. So I've got a little bit of trivia for you here as well. Although it was scripted, the cast were allowed to improvise. For instance, there's a part in the movie when one of the girls, she sneezes, and then the cast just reacts to it as though it wasn't planned. And so I think that's pretty good that, there's 5 other girls on that meeting.
I mean, she could be more
One of them
inventive than a
sneezes.
sneeze.
It could be like a scream or a fart.
I mean, I think I'd just throw in there, oh my god, what's that behind you? Just because, is it the
You
film?
You would, because you're a bit of a dick.
Is it the film? Is it not the film? People are like,
That's
oh,
you,
is
that
that
is.
supposed to be there?
It's actually based on a short movie by the same director, Rob Savage. Savage name, like it. That was done to prank his friends, where during a Zoom meeting he pretended to be attacked by something in his attic, but he didn't inform his friends about this in order to get their genuine reactions. It was then released online, went viral. The director then approached Shudder about making a feature-length version of the film. Pretty good approach, pretty good attempt
For
at
a prank.
For a prank. I mean, I want to see this original video. I wonder if it holds the hype. I wonder if it's better than the actual movie.
Maybe we should have watched it before.
Yeah, if we'd have known about it, that would have been good.
I mean, you did know about it because you're telling me about it right now.
I didn't know about the movie, the short movie. I've only just found this out. Another one. In order to get the cast worked up before certain takes, the director would make them watch horror movie clips. Good idea.
I feel like that would be a really good job for you. Like, oh, Alex, by the way, you're going to watch these short horror films just before you actually do your actual job? Okay, I'm down for that.
I'd fuck with that. I got it. So, the runtime of the movie, which kind of put us off in the first place, but we were like, we'll give it a go because it's a new horror. There's not been many horrors, let alone many films being released.
New films in general.
Exactly. It was 57 minutes long. And obviously we're thinking, that can't be a full movie. How are they going to get everything in there? But then again, if it were a full movie, you kind of be thinking, it's dragging this out a bit. They're not kind of getting to the points quick enough. You kind of waiting for the next jump scare. Whereas under an hour, it's pretty good. It got to the point quick. The storyline was flushed out easily enough. The characters were rounded enough. You knew about backgrounds. You could see how they were acting with their respective partners or friends that they live with in the backgrounds of the cameras on their laptops or phone screens, whatever they were. Also, the Zoom meeting that you have as a free trial is 40 minutes long. So it runs over 17 minutes more, but it's still enough to capture what it's trying to put out there.
Did they spend all the budget on the film just on the characters? So they couldn't afford to pay Zoom a bit
They
more?
couldn't afford to pay Zoom. Like, we've got one shot at this,
Hey guys,
57 minutes.
Nobody fuck up. You just see somebody back like, how do you want this film to end? Well, they can't stop me. They can't refilm it, so...
Oh, damn it. We messed up, but we haven't got a chance to do it now again.
Just play it into the film. We'll just edit later.
It's either that or they had 4 months to do it and they've been doing it like twice a month.
What was the girl's name that started all the shit off?
The one who wanted to do the seance.
No, the one who made stuff up.
Spoiler.
No, the one who made stuff up. The one
who made stuff up.
The one that started the demons and
that
stuff.
was Gemma.
Was it?
Wasn't it? Yeah.
So she's the most hated character in the whole film because... I'm sorry, but...
And she ends up being the only one left alive.
I mean, what's that about? Like, you get to the whole end of the film and you think, oh, actually, she's going to die now. No, she doesn't even do it.
It's because I think if she died as well, they wouldn't have had anyone to kind of had to blame. She's the one to blame for everything happening.
I'd rather her...
Because she made up a demon.
I'd rather have her died and the other girl that was with her survived.
Yeah.
So I'm calling bullshit on that.
I still really liked it though. There was some fresh jumps in there. Like for saying you limited resources and things during lockdown, and obviously not being able to get your full cast and crew, as well as it being on like a low budget. I think they did really well with like the makeup and stuff for some of the demons that you see pop up near the end. They proper made me jump.
It was just done with like household food.
I've got this left.
I've got some porridge. Do you want to just put that in your face and colour it in blue?
Leftover pie. Can I just pie you in the face? Oh, that looks good. Don't stay there still. Let me go.
Just gonna paint that.
No, it was good.
No. What I was gonna say is the film itself was okay, but I feel like if they had that extra cast and crew, special effects artists, blah blah blah, whatever, I feel like the film could have been a lot better. Because like I said, we've seen the concept before, but I think it was some new things in it, and I think it could have been made better if they've had all that extra help.
Yeah. But maybe it's just the kind of direction the director wanted to go with it. And
no choice really, have they?
Well, yeah, exactly. I mean, it's a money opportunity, and it's an opportunity for people to still do their jobs and things.
Can we address the fact that the seance lady, was she an actual seance lady, right? And they'd only paid a little bit for a time, and they couldn't afford to do any more in the budget, so they just like had her like cover a tiny bit at the beginning and a little snippet in the middle, and that's it. We don't see her again. No, she didn't even die.
Disconnected from the call, doesn't she? Oh shit.
So I'm sorry, I'd like to know if she was involved in it as well. So she came in like part way when the demon was there as well. So like, why did she live?
Yeah.
Is she alive? Is she not? We don't know because it never told you. Did they just waste all the budget so they couldn't afford to pay her? Stay on there? Who knows?
Who knows?
All the budget went on apparently the demons in the fire.
Yeah.
And the guy in the attic.
And that little the little face thing that they like the filter for Snapchat that they put on.
Yeah, apparently they'd pay a lot of money to Snapchat for that.
Oh, maybe. Yeah, that was where half the budget went to Snapchat, paying them out. So all in all, out of 10.
Taking into consideration the fact they say they were very limited in what they could do, and it was still an alright film. The acting wasn't terrible. Special effects, what they did have was actually okay. I think it deserves probably like a solid 7.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd take a 7.
I feel like it could have done more. I say if it had more resources and things like that, might have got a bigger scale mark. But I feel like 7 seems fair.
Yeah, I'd go with that. So, what did you like and what did you dislike? And is there anything you would change about the movie? Right, you dislike Gemma.
No,
That's
I feel like
dislike point.
I feel like they should have made more of the seance lady. It shouldn't have just been like, oh, she's been disconnected from the call. Like when she came back into the call and helped him for a bit, and then disconnected again. I think we should have had a little bit of a shot of her house.
Okay.
Just to see if the demon actually gone after her as well, and like that's why she didn't call back or whatever. Not just poor internet quality. I'm sorry, but that just really annoyed me. Like that it just wasn't explored or said or anything. It was just like, oh, she's here and now she's gone. She's alive. She's probably alive. She's fine. She's got her order from a pizza apparently.
Yeah, she just ordered a pizza. I'm sorry guys, that's my pizza.
We're just gonna have to factor that into the film. Guys, I'm so hungry, so I'm just gonna order a pizza. It's in the film now.
That was one of the unscripted parts.
Yeah.
Oh, I just ordered a Domino's. Oh shit, I'm so sorry. Yeah, could we just pause the acting?
I'm going to eat it, so I'm gonna disconnected. I'm gonna pop up later at some point.
Just like, what's that in your face? Oh, it's pepperoni. Sorry.
Genuinely, I just would like to have seen a bit more of her because she's meant to be the main person that's starting it all from. She just disappears and then doesn't reappear, and we don't really have any explanation to what happened to her.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
I think that just that little tiny bit of her, like maybe even if it was just a shot of a house and they're not actually on the call again, of her being killed or not killed or whatever, that would have been nice, I think. So that's what they could have improved.
Sounds good. I think you covered it well. I agree. I'd say that, so if they had the
Seance lady.
Seance lady.
That's your name now.
Yeah, so if they had her in it a bit more, she probably could have helped out maybe a bit more.
And not even just helping out, it's just a bit sort of bringing out a more understanding of her character and kind of rounding the film off a bit better.
Yeah. Well, they did say that this is the first time her doing it over a meeting as well.
Yeah, but
so
still.
Maybe added to not having her in it for that long. And it was more centered around the 5 friends.
But I still would like to see this a little bit more.
That's what they could have extended. They could have extended just a little 3 more minutes to make it 1 hour.
I would have just liked to have seen her at a house being killed. That's it. I'd have been happy with that.
Yeah, to actually see the deaths on screen would have been better as well, I think.
I think because of the budget and like what they had to work with, I don't think they could. But even that, like you could just had like one of the demons that they made or something, whatever. Or you can just had nothing at all, and then she just gets like a throat slit or something like that, or whatever, or just like thrown or pushed around the room. Like that would have been fine.
Yeah,
Just like something.
that would have been good. That's Host. It's out now. It's on Shudder. You can get a free trial for a week. After that, it's $4.99 a month. The runtime's 57 minutes. Easy watch. Easy watch for a horror movie lover. Awesome. So the impression I'm thinking of doing today is going to be SpongeBob SquarePants and Patrick Star. How do you think I'm going to fare in this?
I don't feel like these are going to be as good as your other ones.
Okay.
But I still feel like it's still going to be pretty good.
Yeah.
And mine's still going to be terrible.
You're still... I don't know. Have you watched SpongeBob when you were little?
Right, ages ago.
I watched it the other day.
I haven't seen it in a while, to be fair.
Yeah. I haven't watched any of the new ones. I mean, the old ones are classic Nickelodeon.
It's been a while since I've seen any kind
Yeah.
of cartoon style things.
I mean...
Oh, Gary.
That's pretty good.
Is that all right?
The last good.
The last better than the actual... the wording.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Oh, come on, Patrick.
It's there. Does it need to be higher or lower?
Mm.
He's a bit higher. He's very squeaky, isn't he? But
Yeah.
like slower, maybe? Higher and slower?
Hi, Patrick. Oh, the Krusty Krab. No? How else do you want me to do it?
I don't know.
I'm ready. Promotion. I'm ready. Promotion.
It's not there, but it's just funny.
So I'll just do the laugh again.
Yeah.
Wow, wow, wow,
That's
wow,
really good.
wow.
That's really good.
Patrick Star? Shall I do
Go
Patrick? SpongeBob. Was that it?
No,
was
I don't think
maybe
it
deeper
was.
or lighter?
I don't know. It's really hard because sometimes it depends on the episodes. Because some of his later episodes, he gets deeper.
I don't know. SpongeBob. Lil. It's a giraffe. How about Gary? The
Go on.
snail.
Meow.
That one's easy.
Meow. Meow.
Okay. Add a little sneaky one on the end there. Gary.
Yeah, that's good.
This is Léonie's turn. Fire away. SpongeBob SquarePants. Even you try
I
to
don't
do the
even
laugh.
know. I can't.
You gotta give it a
I
go.
need to hear it again.
Oh, Patrick.
No, the laugh.
Wow, 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 wow.
I don't even know how to do that.
Do you really squeeze your throat and push out the squeakiness?
You already
Sounds
sound squeaky.
weird. Yeah, I mean, it should be easy for you. You've got a squeaky voice.
Oh, Patrick.
It's gonna sound bad.
I won't look at you again. I'll look at you.
SpongeBob.
That was pretty decent. I'll give you that. That was good.
No, it
I
wasn't.
was genuinely surprised. Try it again.
No.
No.
You only
Fuck
get
off.
one. You only get one.
Get lost. I'm not doing it again.
Oh dear.
Go on, SpongeBob. Final one. Just do it. You've done the other two.
I can't do his laugh.
Just go.
Wow, wow.
I can't do it.
You nearly did. Go on.
No, I can't.
I'm looking away.
I can't.
You can.
Patrick.
That's awesome.
No, it wasn't.
You gave it a go. That's all I care about. TV series of the week were continued with Umbrella Academy Season 2. Last week we watched episodes 1 to 4. This week we watched episodes 5 through to 10. We finished it, boxed it off. What can we say? Brilliant, wasn't it? So what did you like and dislike about it? Let's start off with what you liked. What we liked, because we watched it together. I'm going to say like the fight sequences, action scenes, the filming of it. There was little bits of comedy in there.
Do you know what I did like?
Acting.
I did like seeing his brother come into it, like it properly, like and he goes.
Spoiler.
Sorry, yeah.
Spoiler.
I mean, if you haven't seen the whole season, it's all spoilers,
I
really.
mean-
So
It's on Netflix now, and you should if you like.
should have already seen it by now.
Should have seen it by now. If you're that into it, you that want to watch it, you should have seen it by now. If you haven't, definitely go and check that out.
Just pause the podcast and then we'll watch it and then come back.
just come back to us in about like 30 days when you've actually watched it.
No, so when he jumped into his body, so that's Klaus and what was
Ben.
the brother's name? Ben. That's it.
yeah.
When Ben jumps into Klaus's body
And possesses him.
and possesses him, it's nice to kind of see him as his self. Like you're
Yeah.
seeing from the background and you don't really see much of him, what happens and stuff like that.
Yeah, and he's able to act as a real
Although,
human.
can I just address something?
Go on.
How wasn't he supposed to have died when he was super young? So why is he grown up?
Because he grew up with Klaus.
But that's not how it works. Like ghosts don't grow up.
Apparently they're doing this one.
So I'd like that to be explained because I was just thinking that I was like, if he died when he was a young boy, why is he? And we saw him when he was a young boy in the last episode.
Yeah.
So I was like, how has he grown up?
Maybe that's what they decided to do. Who says that ghosts don't grow up? You don't know.
No, they don't, because they're dead. That's how it works. When you die, that's it.
Well, you don't know.
Yes, we do. So I'd like that to be explained, because that really annoyed me.
Okay, good point.
Anyway, I kind of was a bit of annoyed about the whole thing with the boy that Vanya likes.
Oh yeah, the little boy.
Yeah, because I thought like when he got a bit of the powers from her, I thought it was going to be a bit more. Like I thought he was going to kind of grow into this like amazing person, like with all these powers and stuff like that. And then I thought it was going to make him normalize him a bit.
Mm.
You know, it was going to make him a bit more like.
Like it was going to bring him out of his shell and make him a bit more down to earth and a bit more stable.
Yeah.
As a human.
But he kind of didn't. It was kind of, he's got these powers. He caused this big light rift thing, and then she took the powers away from him. That was it.
Yeah. It's kind of a bit rushed at the end, wasn't it?
I was a bit disappointed. I was like, I wanted just a little bit more from that. I wanted him to either not spasm out like that, like with the power lights and everything like that. I wanted him to kind of have the powers. I liked how they were connected, but then I think when she powered down and she was fine and she can control herself, I think it should have left it as him being like them being dormant. Okay. And then she could have left him and the woman.
Oh yeah, I know what you mean.
Left them two, and then he grew up to be like a man or whatever, and then the powers kind of helped him progress into like this really strong person.
Okay, yeah.
You know what I mean? And then it could have like somehow, because we don't exactly know the extent of her powers, it could have maybe made him like immortal or like live for a long time. Yeah. Like, he could have met Vanya in the future and still been like young. Yeah. I think I'd have liked that kind of little tidbit, that kind of like a different story to kind of develop from. Whereas like they kind of just sort of cut that off. Yeah. Which is kind of disappointing, really.
Yeah. I know, I can see where you're coming from. But at the same time, there was still a good storyline.
Yeah, there just could have been more.
You know, messing about with like the timelines, future and past, and the present and the pointless. Little name drop there for you. And the cliffhanger at the end. So when you see it's the new academy, because it's a different timeline, because they messed everything up in the past.
Because they'd already met the dad before, so
so Ben's actually still alive, but
Can
young.
I just address the fact that Diego broke up their dad and the person they loved, or his wife that he was going to be with? Yeah. Under the assumption that he killed the president, and he didn't.
No, he didn't.
How sad is that? That's a sad moment. Like, the only time you've ever seen him be virtually nice and have some humanity, and it kind of just gets pulled away from him. Yeah. That's kind of sad, isn't it? Like, why couldn't he just turn around and tell his wife, like, listen, I'm not going to kill the president, I'm here to stop that.
Exactly.
Instead of the other way around, because like, that's really sad.
It is.
I just kind of thought as well, like, when his son, Diego, read the note, he kind of just assumed that he'd killed him as well. And it kind of made him disappointed in himself that he didn't stop his dad, and also it made him sad because he realised that he thought that his dad was just like this awful person, and he's not. And he doesn't know. How sad is that?
I know, it's one of those things where they think, oh, we'll put this in to make it really devastating and really upsetting to the viewers.
Sad. And then can we just address the fact that his dad took off his own face?
Oh my god, that was weird.
I was like, I knew he was an alien, but I didn't think he was going to take his face off.
That was messed up. I would like to have seen the actual face.
I would have, but it's really messed up.
Proper, like, weird alien fish creature.
Theory.
Go on.
Do you think that him being an alien, he made all those people pregnant on that day, and they're all his children for real?
Oh my god.
And that's why he knew where they were.
Oh shit. Maybe.
Theory out there, little theory.
Well, there were like, what was supposed to be like 47, 48 of them. Yeah. And he only picked 7 of them.
That's only because I don't think he couldn't. Either they wouldn't give him all of them, or he couldn't find them all. No, I think I remember reading this little tidbit about the comics or whatever that it crossed between. Okay. I think there was like the state or something banned him from trying to get more than 7 children or something.
Oh, right, okay.
So I think that's probably why he didn't get them all, but
wow. Yeah. Oh, the more you know. That's pretty cool. So do you think there'll be a season 3?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. I'd like to see the 2 academies cross over and fight each other.
I don't know, I feel like I'd like to see Ben kind of get the other Ben's memories and like have both of them. That'd be cool.
Yeah. Or both of them exist at the same time.
It didn't really explain why he kind of disintegrated in Vanya's like mind. Like, why?
I think that's to do with his unfinished business.
She was his unfinished business.
Yeah, in a way that he wanted to be there for his sister and help her out, and he never got the chance to kind of calm her down or tell her that she was loved by her family and that she didn't need to impress anyone, or she just needed to relax and
She's pretty badass and she'd kill everyone.
Exactly. So yeah, that's the Umbrella Academy. If you haven't seen it already, I think you should check it out on Netflix.
What are we giving it out of 10?
out of 10, it's got to be solid 8.5, I'd say. It's got room for improvement. There's little bits that we change.
Yeah, like little tweaks here and there.
Yeah.
I'm going to give it a solid 9, but
Okay.
that's only because I say room for improvement, but I think it deserves that.
Fair point.
Just from like everything in general, like the acting, you know, the sets, you know,
Yeah.
the special effects, whatever. I just think it's really well done.
Definitely.
Personally, that's it.
These life hacks this week have been kindly supplied by my very gullible guest, Léyonie. Thank you for bringing these in, Léyonie.
You're welcome.
Darling.
You're welcome.
You're welcome. If you ever wanted to know a better way to clean a blender, is simply put soap in it and water and turn it on and then rinse it out.
How have we never thought of this before?
And then it's
I
done.
mean, how hard is a blender to clean? 'Cause I remember making banana pancakes like so many times here,
Yeah.
and the amount of like times where I had to just like rewash it because it's like everywhere.
And you're trying to
Why
get down
did-
by the blades, aren't you?
Yeah,
Like, trying to
why-
get in there. You're like,
And you sometimes
there's
hurt
got to
your
be an
hands.
easier way than
Like,
this.
why on earth did you not try that earlier?
It's such a good hack.
I'm gonna try that.
Oh, we need to
You
put it
can
on the
make me
list
some
of try
pancakes.
tos. Oh yeah, we'll do that and then we'll clean afterwards and we'll make a video of it. We're gonna put all these videos once we've done all these life hacks. I'm building a list of hacks I need to try. You can try these at home if you feel
Save the
safe. if
toilet
you've got
roll
the-
next time for the other hack.
Yeah, I will save some toilet roll.
Not roll, that the actual.
Not
just-
roll. Yeah, the roll.
The roll.
The roll.
It's their stand for the roll.
The roll.
Roll.
Yeah, we're going to make a massive list of hacks that we want to try one day. Or we'll just probably have a day of trying hacks and just recording
It's
them.
called Hack Day instead of Monday.
Hack day.
We're just getting rid of Monday. Doesn't exist. We're just deleting Monday
We could have like a
and
part 5 day.
replacing it.
Yeah, just replace it.
Today is called a Hack Day, which means everyone in the world has to do at least one hack.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's easy for you to try at home if you've got these supplies at home or appliances.
Depends on what you're trying out.
Depending on what you're trying out. If anything's dangerous, I would not recommend it. Please don't sue me.
Like what?
I don't
You're
know.
using hot sauce as cleaner.
Oh my god.
Don't lick that.
It's shampoo.
Oh my god.
It's in my eyes. It's in my butt.
How does it get there?
I don't know. It trickled down my back.
I feel like you stuff it before it drilled down your back.
Maybe, yeah. Well, you'd hope it wouldn't get into your crack and your crevices during the show.
Alright, so we know what one you're trying.
Maybe.
Alex, that's not even your head. What?
Alex tells all.
That's not his head. That's not my head.
Hack Day, explicit edition.
R-rated.
Or rated. Coming soon. To a shower near you.
Anyway, there's another hack here we've got. So if you put a small glass of water in the microwave with foods in general,
No, I'm going to say pizza. And
would you say just pizza?
The only reason I say pizza is because I haven't actually tried it with other things, so I can't
Okay,
say.
yeah. We've tried this hack. If you put the water with your pizza in a separate glass, it actually stops the crust from getting chewy. We
So-
can confirm this.
So what it does is it absorbs the moisture from
Yeah.
the pizza, which stops it from being soggy and the crust from being chewy.
It's almost as if it was brand new pizza.
Yeah, exactly.
fresh
It
again.
makes it taste basically not as good because you're never going to get it as good as when you get it out
Yeah.
of the box. But
But it's still
pretty
pretty
close.
Oh, very tasty.
So yeah,
We've
so
done
if
it
you got
quite
some
a few-
leftover Domino's,
Domino's.
a Pizza Hut, or just any pizza, you try it. It was so good.
Sponsor. So, next on what I want to talk about is my music. This is the music segment, darling. Music with friends. So, my music of the week.
Can I just pause there?
Okay.
So like, just imagine if you haven't got a girlfriend or boyfriend, right, and you're just looking for one. Is that on the checklist? I don't have friends. Could you just put that on the checklist? Supply those for me, because if you haven't got any, I'm not interested. Thank you. It's one of the boxes on the checklist. Must include friends.
Yeah. I have good baggage. It's 60 friends. I mean, 12 of them are pending, but I've got 60 friends.
You know what? Sold.
Sold. I will see you Monday.
8 o'clock. You will pick me up.
Anyway, music for the week. The OSD, the obsessive song disorder that we've been stuck on, has to be Down by Fame on Fire.
So that's Fame on Fire again, guys.
That's Down by Fame on Fire.
They're just so good.
They really are.
Why are they so good?
You see these like
It's the music vibes. It's catchy.
Yeah. You see these, they capture what it's like to be in your mind, doesn't it?
Well, the fact that some of the songs have been Headspace
Oh yeah.
and Not Dead Yet.
It's all about capturing what it's like to be stuck in your head and constantly worrying, having full of self-doubt, never thinking you're going to be better than you are now, thinking there's no way out, but then constantly there's that tiny little voice deep inside wanting to push you forward and get out this bad groove.
Do you feel like they were those titles were chosen for a reason? Because then you got Headspace, talking about the Headspace. You got Not Dead Yet, so I'm not dead. So my Headspace is fine, not dead. And then Down, so oh shit, I'm going down. Was that on purpose?
I mean, once the album comes out, Levels, on 4th of September, I think we'll find out.
Levels,
4th of September. Fame on Fire. You should definitely check them out. If you haven't listened to us talk about Not Dead Yet or the band as a whole, you can check it out on the second episode of Past, Present and Pointless.
It's going to have to be something good to take us off them.
Yeah, it will be. So we've got a new album as well. We discovered this. It only came out Friday. To be fair, we've only listened to a couple of songs from this album, but so far it's quite catchy. I think we'd have to listen to the album in its entirety to really
Obviously
get the full vibe. But so far,
I know what we're doing in the car.
so far, it's quite a good, rhythmic. If you like Good Charlotte, you're gonna like these.
You're going to think that it's the band, he's just broken up Good Charlotte and then joined a new band.
Literally. So the band is Divided Minds and the album is Guilty Pleasures. You can listen to that now. You can stream it across all platforms. So it's gentle pop rock. It's alternative and mostly it's punk rock. But it's got a modern day twist to make it feel a bit more chill, bit more relaxed, bit more part of general listening. So you won't have to worry about putting it on at a party, putting it on at work, putting it on with your friends or your family, and they don't think, oh God, I don't like this kind of music. Well, you will, because it actually fits in with all genres. It's all about trying new things. It's all about trying new things. One more time. It's Divided Minds, Guilty Pleasures.
Check it out.
Should we talk about the pointless facts to this week? These are some
Go
proper
on.
pointless facts. Once again, these pointless facts are brought in by none other than
Léyonie Chambers.
Welcome.
You're welcome.
Oh, so can you? You just you can't help it. You need to do it.
You need to do it. So the first one I've got here that you've brought in: bees, bumblebees,
Bumblebees.
bumblebees.
They are fuzzy friends and they're soft and cuddly and they do enjoy hugs.
With your eyelids.
But they may hurt. They're hurty hugs.
They're horrible, hurty hugs. I would not recommend them. Only if you have a net or a visor. Or a face mask. Bees have 5 eyes.
How weird is that?
So does that mean like 2 where ours are, and then 2 underneath and 1 in the forehead
so
of them?
they've got apparently 3 on the front of the face and then there's 2 on the top of the head apparently.
Whoa.
Weird, right?
That's weird.
Weird.
That's weird, but I like it. I like that fact.
So a bee can see you from any direction. So
I
do you
will
think you can
sleep well tonight.
sneak up on a bee? You can't.
Think again, wasp.
You want to try that hug, Beth? Fuck you.
Fuck you, Travis. I'm gonna sting you.
But then I'll die.
The second pointless fact we have here: chalk is edible.
So it's not toxic.
It's not toxic, but
I
you
wouldn't
shouldn't
recommend it.
eat any of it, really.
It won't be nice.
It just means like
It won't kill you.
if your kid or your dog ate
Make you
it,
sick.
it make you probably, yeah, but it's still edible. You can eat it.
Not
It's-
toxic.
I wonder if it's like those sweets. They were like little cigarettes they used to pretend to smoke when you were a kid.
Do you imagine if that was made out of just chalk? Because they're called chalk sticks or lollies or something.
Are they?
Do you think they're actually made out of chalk? Oh. Maybe we need to find that out. That's
If anyone
weird.
knows, please tell me.
Please tell us. What are they made out of?
So third point here, this is so weird. There is a shade of the colour black, which is called Vanta, Vanta black.
The blackest black in existence.
That is apparently owned by a person in the world.
And apparently...
They have the rights to it.
And we're not allowed to use it, apparently.
We're not allowed to use it in anything.
But what if you wanted the darkest shade of black you could get?
I want to know what it looks like. I want to see into its soul.
But, like, I've seen black and it looks super dark. Can you imagine what, like, a super ultra mega dark black looks like? Like, I can see so much black in this room right now, like, but that's apparently...
Mega dark.
That's apparently a light shade. Apparently?
How?
What does it look...
Maybe it's
Do you think
non-reflective.
Do you think it's so dark, like, you actually lose your soul looking at it?
Oh.
That's why it's been patent pending, and that's why no one can use it, because it's so devastating.
Maybe it's like nighttime, or when you go into like a cave.
Do you think if you
That kinda
actually
dark.
used the shade and then drew on the wall, you'd make a black hole?
I don't know. I think you're thinking way outside the box on this one. But I like your theory. Do not test that.
I mean, find the shade first.
We've got some more pointless facts here. I'm going to quickly go through these. So, snails' lifespan is 3 years. A fear of beards is called pogonophobia.
I like that. That's weird.
So,
As-
fun
just
word to
imagine
say
that
that is.
if you just like met someone with a beard and you actually had a phobia of it, but you didn't even realise you had a phobia of it until you saw the beard. You were like, and you're like, oh my god. So, do you have spontaneous panic attacks? Yes. Is it when you look at facial hair? Yes. Then you've got.
Pogonophobia. I'm gonna
Exactly.
be sick.
So there's a real name for it, guys.
Who comes up with those words?
I don't
Some
know.
like Swedish.
Why would
person.
you not call it beardophobia? I mean, how
Beard phobia,
beard phobia, hair phobia.
facialophobia. That sounds like something else. We won't get
Bird.
into that right now.
Bird phobia.
Birdophobia.
Beard phobia.
So another one. 25% of your bones can be found in your feet alone. How is that? That's so weird.
That's a lot of bones in your feet.
It is, isn't it?
It's like
25%.
and your feet aren't even that big. I mean, yours are definitely big, but still.
Thanks.
So you probably got 50% of your bones there. But it's the fact that, like, just
Half my body is down here.
do you think like you have more bones in your feet if you can like use them a lot? Like, you know, if you like, you know, those weird people that can use the feet to do things and like open doors and stuff like that, and drive apparently.
Oh god, yeah, weird. I don't know. Well, maybe
I've
is it
just got
because
more bones?
we use them to walk?
Maybe.
That's why most bones have got to be.
Maybe because your toes have got like 3 bones or something each other. Maybe. Don't know.
Huh.
I guess if you're double jointed, they get more bones in them.
Another point here. So if you pour sugar on a wound,
Pour some sugar on me.
it can help you heal faster.
Mm.
I did not know this. Would that sting or would that be salt?
No, it's salt on a wound. Remember, that's what you shouldn't do.
Right, so it's sugar. Sugar on a wound.
On a wound.
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 Pour some sugar on my wound. It'll help me heal.
I mean, that's just in theory. We don't know if that one's actually proven fact, so that's just a theory. So if you want to go and do it and tell us if it works,
I mean, that could tie in with a hack.
so
Pointless hack.
go and do it. If it works, tell us.
Tell us, let us know. Last pointless fact of the week is, this is the stupidest one. All polar bears are apparently left-handed.
Did someone just meet every polar bear and say, right, so you write this note? You write me a note,
You write it to the other black bears. Tell them how much you fucking
Brown
despise
bears.
them. Brown bears. Brown bears.
We'd all like you to write an essay. Here's a pen. Here's some paper. Go.
How much you love the Arctic.
You're just watching them all with binoculars, so like rows and rows of polar bears. Oh my god, they're all using the same hand. They're all left-handed.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Last segment of this week, the quotes. Oh, yeah. Movie quotes. Are you ready for these? I'm going to try.
I want the accent though.
I've got a few here for you, boo. So I'm going to try my best to kind of memorize where they fit into the movie and who says them and how they say them. If they're going to say it like this.
Okay, just
Or, $1 million isn't cool. You know what's cool? $1 billion.
Austin Powers.
Nah. No. Sorry, bro. It's not from that movie. Think of a movie that is surrounded by trying to get money from something.
Have I seen this film?
I think you have.
Italian Job?
No, it's a good guess though.
Can I have it again in the right accent?
$1 million isn't cool. You know what's cool? $1 billion.
Don't know.
It surrounds a social media platform,
Like Facebook. The Facebook movie.
which is called...
The Facebook movie?
No. Have you not seen it?
No, I haven't seen it.
Oh, dearie me. It's called The Social Network.
Oh, well.
Yeah.
You just
Okay.
wait until like Instagram and Snapchat have their own stories out. It's gonna happen. You know it is.
Yeah. This quote, I hope you get, because it was a good movie. You thought it was a good movie. We watched it.
Okay. Was it recent?
Recent-ish, I'd say, within the last month.
Okay.
Or maybe just at the month mark.
Okay. Go.
Now you're in the sunken place.
Was that the whole quote?
Yeah.
What was that? I'm sure you've had a better quote from a movie.
The only movie that refers to somewhere as the sunken place. Think of a guy going deeper into a chair and then he's just in the sunken place and he keeps looking up and he can see the people. It's like a horror thriller movie. Now you're in the sunken place. And he goes into the chair.
No, wait. It's Get Out.
That's the one. She got it. Well done. Well done. And the third and final quote of this segment is not not quite my tempo. Not my tempo.
These are terrible quotes. You need to have more famous quotes from these films.
They're pretty famous movies.
It doesn't matter if they're famous movies. You need to have better quotes from the films.
They're quite good quotes. I
No,
think it's
they're
just
not.
you don't know them.
No, it's just because you got terrible quotes.
Not quite my tempo. I got another one for you then, from the same movie. Were you rushing or were you dragging?
No.
You don't know. It's Whiplash. Oh.
Well, I haven't seen that, so I would never have got that.
Well, damn.
But yes, use better quotes next time.
I'll try and find more suitable attributed quotes for
No,
you,
just
though.
like some that aren't like less than 2 words long.
Okay, so thank you for listening very much. My gullible guest for the week was again my beautiful girlfriend, Léyonie Chambers.
Thanks for having me. It's a pleasure as always.
Thanks for being on, Boo.
You're welcome.
I've been your horrible host, Alex Carter. This is Past, Present, and Pointless.
That concludes our episode for the week. Make sure to follow, share, and subscribe for more pointlessness.